As you interact with different reports, one of the first things you'll do is tweak the dates to view and compare data based on different dates and date ranges. Every report in Google Analytics offers the option to adjust your date and date range. You can change the date range by selecting from the box in the top right-hand corner of the screen. When you select a date range, Google will display data related to that time period, so you can see exactly what happened during that time on your website. Once you set a date range, it will continue to stay that way even if you navigate to other reports on the Analytics dashboard. To adjust the date range, click the Date Range drop-down to open up the calendar. To select an entire month, you can select the month or click the name of the month on the calendar. If you click Apply, you'll see the month you selected is now displayed and the data below has changed to reflect that. If you go back to the calendar view, you'll notice arrows at both ends. You can click them to scroll through the calendar to the left or right. If you want to select custom dates, just make sure that the starting date is highlighted in blue. You can then select your new custom start date and Google will replace the existing date with your selection. In this example, let's choose May 5th. The date now changes to May 5th. You'll notice that the date selector shows the blue highlight in the second end date text box. You can now select an end date. In this case, let's select May 25th and click Apply. Now you can see that May 5th to May 25th is selected. Again, you can see that the data has changed to reflect the custom time period. Let's now look at what else we can do with dates. Let's go back to the date selector and this time take a look at this drop-down menu. It currently displays custom because we selected a custom range previously. Click the drop-down and notice that you have a few preset options available. You have today, yesterday, last week, and so on. If you need to see the data for last week, you just click last week on the menu and hit Apply. The date selector also lets you compare data over date ranges such as week on week or month on month to see how you've been faring over periods of time. Let's say I want to know my month on month performance for the last 2 months. I first select the first month range. Then I check the box that says Compare. You'll notice that the drop-down automatically gets activated and displays previous period. If you go ahead with this option, Google will automatically highlight the month prior to the month you've selected. Just choose Apply. Now you'll see that the graph displays 2 lines, an orange line and a blue line, to highlight your website performance over the 2 date ranges. The blue line is for the month you selected, and the orange line indicates performance for the previous month. If you hover over the graph lines, you can see the change percentage between these dates. You can also compare custom dates by selecting a date range in the date selector. Date customization in Google Analytics is pretty easy, so you can go ahead and try those different options to see how your website has been performing over different periods of time.